IAMHETHATIS is an emerging hip-hop artist and entrepreneur turning a prison sentence into a launchpad for purpose, ownership, and sound. Recording and releasing music while incarcerated, he built his name and vision in one of the hardest environments to create from, proving that momentum doesn't have to wait for freedom. From inside, he founded Young Black Man Incorporated, a brand and business dedicated to showing young Black men as more than case numbers or statistics, positioning them as owners, creators, and leaders. His music blends raw reality, spiritual warfare, and personal accountability, documenting not just the struggle, but the growth and discipline it takes to evolve under pressure. Every verse is written like a report from the inside, honest, urgent, and aimed at people who feel unheard or written off by the system. While he fights his case, he's also quietly building a catalog, a company, and a fan base, so that when he comes home, the world will already know the work started long before release. For listeners, investing in I Am He That Is now means becoming part of a story that's still being written in real time. One, let's start with the basics. Who is I Am He That Is, and what does that name represent?
I Am He That Is the version of me that survived everything, designed to erase me, and I still chose purpose. The name represents identity, faith, and responsibility. It's me claiming who I am, not what the system or my situation calls me. It's a reminder that I am, not just an inmate number or a headline. I'm a man with vision, with people who believe in me, and with work to do. When you say the name, you're speaking on a story that refuses to stay quiet or small.
Your journey is unique. How did music become your voice, especially during incarceration?
Music became my voice when my real voice didn't matter to anyone in power. In this environment, you could yell, file paperwork, complain, and still be ignored or silenced. But a song could travel places my body can't go. When I write, I'm documenting what's happening, what I'm feeling, what I've learned, and what I refuse to accept as normal. It's therapy, testimony, and evidence all in one. It's how I stay me in a system that treats you like you're disposable.
It's rare to see someone creating from that space. What does it mean to still record and release music while locked up?
Recording and releasing music, and here's my way of saying, I'm not waiting on permission to walk in my calling. It means I'm building my career under the hardest conditions possible. So nobody can ever say it was handed to me or that I only moved when life was easy. Every release from behind this wall is a statement. I'm still here, I'm still working, I'm still thinking about my future. It also proves to other people in my situation that you can still build, still create, and still plant seeds even when your body is confined.
Creativity takes focus, especially where distractions are everywhere. How do you stay focused on your art in that environment?
Staying focused in here is an everyday choice. This place is designed for noise, chaos, distraction, not for dreams. I treat my art like survival, not a hobby, so when other people are arguing, gambling, or wasting time, I'm writing, planning, reading, or studying. I set mental boundaries. Who I talk to, what conversations I entertain, what energy I let close. I remind myself that every bar I write now makes my steps lighter when I come home, so I can't afford to let the environment win.
Building a company from the inside is serious vision. What inspired you to create Young Black Man Incorporated while incarcerated?
Young Black Man Incorporated came from me realizing how often our stories are used but not owned. I saw how many young Black men ended up in this system and never get a chance to turn their pain into power or business. I didn't want to just rap about the struggle. I wanted to structure a way out that includes ownership, branding, and long-term moves. Building from the inside is symbolic. I'm turning the same place they thought would stop me into headquarters of my foundation.
Your brand clearly stands for something bigger than music. What does it represent beyond just sound?
Beyond the music, my brand represents resilience, accountability, and elevation for young Black men who've been counted out. It's about showing we are more than our worst mistakes and more than what the system says we are. It represents stepping into leadership, taking responsibility for our lives, and refusing to let trauma be the last word. When you see my name or Young Black Man Incorporated, I want you to think about progression, ownership, and the courage to change your narrative.
You've managed to keep your music moving. How do you continue promoting from inside?
From in here, I promote through strategy, communication, and consistency. I use every phone call, every message, every letter to connect with people who can move on the outside. My team, supporters, family, and potential partners. I think in campaigns, not random drops. Which songs to push, which story to tell, how to line them up with visuals, captions, and post. My people could run for me. I might be limited physically, but mentally, I'm still in these meetings, planning and directing moves.
Every artist has a message behind the music. What do you want fans to hear in your voice?
I want fans to hear the truth first, not the polished, fake, perfect image, but the real process, the mistakes, the lessons, the faith, and the grind to become better. I want them to hear that their situation doesn't define their destiny, that you can be hurting and healing at the same time. And I want them to feel like I'm talking directly to them, especially the ones who feel invisible or misunderstood, like somebody finally said what they've been holding in.
Many lose purpose under pressure, but you seem sharper. How has confinement refined your vision?
Confinement stripped me of all distractions and forced me to sit with myself. Out there, it's easy to hide behind motion, money, parties, the streets, even certain people. And here, there's nowhere to run from who you are. That pressure refined my vision. I see sharper what matters, who's really with me, where I went wrong, and what I'm truly called to do. Instead of thinking in days or emotions, I think in years and legacy. My vision now has structure, not just dreams.
There's a flood of new artists out right now. What separates your sound and message from the rest?
What separates me is I'm not borrowing a lifestyle or repeating trends. I'm reporting live from my reality and my spiritual growth. I'm not scared to talk about things like accountability, faith, mental health, and legal struggle in the same breath as street survival. My music isn't just about drama, it's about decisions and change. A lot of artists give you the movie. I give you the consequences, the reflection, and the evolution too.
You're balancing multiple battles. How do you manage fighting your case while building your future?
I treat both like full-time missions. Some hours are for law, reading, writing, learning, preparing for what I need to fight for in my case. Other hours are for music and my brand, planning releases, writing, thinking about visuals, and building ideas from when I'm free. I try not to let one outshine the other because I need both. Justice for my present and preparation for my future. It's exhausting sometimes, but I remind myself that both fights lead to the same destination, freedom.
Adversity either breaks you or builds you. What keeps you motivated when the odds feel stacked?
What keeps me going is knowing that my story can help more people than just me. If I quit, I prove every stereotype and every doubt about me. I think about my family, my future kids, my supporters, and people in situations like mine who need proof that you can still become something after they count you out. I also think about how far I've already come. I didn't survive all this just to fold before the breakthrough.
There's more to your music than pain. How does it express growth as well as struggle?
My music doesn't glorify staying stuck. It documents the journey of me climbing out. I talk about the anger, confusion, and mistakes, but I also talk about learning, apologizing, forgiving, and setting new standards for myself. You can hear the shift in my perspective from older verses to newer ones. The way I look at God, the streets, relationships, and myself. It's important to me that people see the full arc, not just the pain.
Discipline is tough even on the outside. What does it look like for you right now?
Discipline for me is mastering my day instead of letting my day master me. It looks like getting up with intention, not just when the doors pop. It's choosing to read instead of argue, to write instead of gossip, to work out instead of sit in frustration. It's also emotional discipline, not reacting to every disrespect, not letting the system drag me into behavior that can cost me more time. Discipline for me is proving to myself that I'm ready for the life I'm asking for.
mindset is key to survival. How do you protect yours while navigating the system?
I protect my mind by being very selective with what I let in. That means like the conversations I have, the stories I repeat, the people I trust, and the thoughts I feed. I stay prayed up, I lean on my faith, and I remind myself daily that this is a chapter, not my whole book. When negativity comes, I try to flip it into fuel, either a lesson from my lyrics or a boundary I need to set. I refuse to let this place decide who I am inside.
Coming home hits on different levels. What does that mean to you personally and creatively?
Personally, coming home means being present physically for the people who held me down and for the people I owe better days to. It means rebuilding relationships, touching the ground in my city, and moving in a way that honors everything I went through. Creatively, it means having full access to studios, resources, and visuals so I could bring ideas I've been storing in my head to life. It's like going from drawing blueprints in a cell to finally constructing a building.
Being away changes your perspective. How has incarceration shifted your definition of success?
Before, success was mostly about motion and money. How fast I was living, what I had, what people saw. Now success looks like freedom, peace, and ownership. It's about waking up without fear of being taken from my life again. About providing for my people legally and substantially. And about controlling my masters, my brain, and my story. Success to me now is also being able to look in the mirror and actually respect the man I see.
Growth takes honesty. What role does accountability play in your evolution?
Accountability is the foundation. I can't talk about growth if I'm always blaming everybody else and never looking at my own choices. That doesn't mean that I ignore what's wrong with the system or the actions that others took. It means I still own what I did, how I reacted, and where I could have moved smarter. When I take responsibility, I take my power back because I'm no longer stuck in the same patterns. Accountability is me promising myself and the people watching that I won't waste this second chance at becoming better.
You've built a following you haven't even met yet. How do you stay connected with fans from afar?
I stay connected by being as honest as I can in my music and in any messages I send out through my team. I might not be able to be on live or in the comments like everyone else, but I use what I have: letters, calls, recorded messages, and planned posts to reach out. I make sure that the content we put out tells the real story and responds to what people are feeling. When fans support me, I want them to feel seen and appreciated, even if I can't shake their hands yet.
Your lyrics hit raw but real. What do they say about survival?
My lyrics say survival is deeper than just staying alive. It's about keeping your mind, your heart, and your purpose intact in an environment built to break all three. I talk about awareness, spiritual warfare, the way the system moves, and the choices we have to make every day. Survival in my music isn't just ducking bullets or dodging time. It's learning, evolving, and refusing to let trauma become my whole identity.
A lot of people freeze under limits. How do you turn limitation into momentum?
I turn limitations into momentum by using it as proof that I can't be stopped by circumstances. The lack of freedom, resources, and access forces me to become more creative, more intentional, and more strategic. If I can write, plan, study law, and build a brand from here, then imagine what happens when the limits come off. Every time I do something in spite of the limitations, I build confidence that pays off later.
Judgment comes quick in this world. What do you wish fans understood about your journey without it?
I wish fans understood my story is layered. There are things I'm responsible for and things that were done to me. I'm not asking for pity. I took certain people for granted and underestimated people that I trusted. I neglected people's intentions and had little knowledge about spiritual attacks and witchcraft. I want them to know I'm working on myself every day, spiritually and mentally, and that I intend to turn everything I went through into something that helps others, not just myself.
Your story speaks for more than you. How does your music give voice to the unheard?
I speak on the feelings, fears, and situations that a lot of people are living, but don't have a platform to express. That includes people locked up, people in the hood, people dealing with spiritual attacks, mental health struggles, or legal battles they don't fully understand. I try to put their reality into words in a way that demands to be respected, not dismissed. When they hear my music, I want them to feel like, finally, somebody said it how it really is.
You always talk about legacy. What are you building now that'll outlast this chapter?
I'm building a catalog of music and a brand in Young Black Man Incorporated, and a blueprint for how to turn your story into ownership. I'm also building a new mindset and character that won't crumble under pressure the way I might have before. These are things that will matter years from now. When this case is over and this time is behind me, I don't want this chapter to be the story. I want it to be the foundation.
Freedom means more than walls. How do you define it while still confined?
Freedom to me right now is being able to think, believe, and create beyond these walls. My body might be locked up, but I refuse to let my mind or my spirit be held in the same way. Freedom is choosing my responses, guarding my peace, and keeping my vision alive. It's knowing that no matter what the system says, I still have the power to become what I'm meant to be.
Restrictions test consistency. What keeps you going every day when everything's limited?
What keeps me going is the picture I have of my life after this and the responsibility I feel to the people counting on me. I know that every day I choose discipline over distraction, I move one step closer to that reality. I'm also fueled by the fact that I've already made it through some of the darkest moments. If I didn't break then, I refuse to break now. The limits are real, but so is my faith and my hunger.
Fan support starts early. Why should listeners invest in you now at the beginning of your rise?
Listeners should invest now because they're catching the story at the ground level before the world catches on. They get to see the transformation in real time, from behind the wall to full freedom and expansion. The people who lock in early become family, not just numbers. They're part of the testimony. And when everything multiplies, they'll know they helped build it, not just consume it.
Your life challenges stereotypes. How does your story rewrite what people think incarceration means?
My story shows that incarceration doesn't automatically equal the end or failure. Yes, there's pain, injustice, and mistakes here, but there's also growth, discipline, business, and art being built in the middle of it. I'm challenging the idea that once you're in the system, your value is gone. Instead, I'm showing that you can turn this into a proving ground and come out sharper, smarter, and more focused than before.
Growth's a process, both as a man and artist. Who are you becoming through all this?
As an artist, I'm becoming more international, more honest, more versatile in how I tell my story. As a man, I'm becoming more accountable, more patient, more spiritually grounded, and more serious about my responsibilities. I'm letting go of parts of me that were driven by ego, impulse, and pain, and stepping into leadership. First over myself, then over whatever God trusts me with.
When the doors open, what do you want the world to already know about who you are?
When the doors open, I want the world to know I didn't waste this time. I want them to know I worked on myself, built something real, and stayed solid in my principles. I want them to see a man who turned pressure into purpose, who came home prepared, not just free. And I want them to understand that the music, the brand, and the message were all born in the dark, so they could shine even brighter in the light. Ow.
As we wrap up with I Am He That Is, it's clear this isn't just another artist dropping songs. It's a man turning pressure into purpose and testimony into catalog, and doing it all completely self-made. Producing every track himself, owning and crafting every beat from the ground up, he's built a sonically unified world where the music, message, and minds behind it are all one voice. Wonderland Out Now pulls back the curtain on false realities and hidden truths, while his self-titled project, I Am He That Is, pronounced I Am He That Is, stands as a statement of spiritual and lyrical dominance. Abby, a coming album named after his mother, pays homage at the heart of his story, sitting alongside heavy works like Mark of the Beast, where he confronts being illegally implanted with a brain device while in prison. Living Flame, still in active creation with many songs already streaming, shows how he builds in real time, and projects like the Dead Sea Scrolls, with rhymes over musical tones and dope melodies, and the explosive single Sellout prove he can shift from deep concept to straight banger without losing his core. For Day One listeners, The Burning Bush, his first major project that survived multiple setbacks and total sound rebuilds, is finally set to arrive this year, closing a long chapter of delay and opening a new era of refined, fully self-produced work. The covers and singles you're seeing now are only the surface of a catalog made under maximum restriction. And as he continues to write, produce, and release from behind the wall, one thing is certain. When the doors open, the world won't be discovering I am he that is. They'll be realizing they're late to a movement that's been blazing the whole time.
Why would I waste my time when I can plant seeds to create abundance above so below? Supreme creator, you can't touch it. Move in a single crowd, don't fuck around. Don't trust nobody, we live by code. No second chances upright. Now looking to wipe your nose. Take pride in good character, trustworthy like off safety. Attempts to throw me off my path, notice they couldn't shake me. Palms exchange energy, water retains memory. The sky is the mind, what you see you could paint vividly. Heaven is on earth, you was born free but die a slave. Niggas being used cause they direct descendants. Guard your name, attached to anything, you get favor and guarantee success. If you was less, or would they want their last name to be expressed by niggas that they conquered, murdered and ate their bodies whole? Not doing this to eat, it was done in an attempt to get a soul. Some people die and die, when they die they don't come back. The energy from physical expressions keep a thing attached. I'm cutting all cords, no siphon wind from my energy. Return back to sender, all that sucker shit you did to me, just vibrating high will expose all your enemies.
Dark and I'm not afraid. I'm outside in the cold. It's never enough. This illusion, can you tell me if it's real? Can you tell me if it's real? Tell me if it's real. Can you tell me if it's real?
And to think in abundance for all your heart's desires. Life will open doors when they close, and so that you retire. Things don't happen to you, you know they happen for you. How it plays to a rhythm, can't see the path before you. Really bitter, sweet or sweet bitter, depending how you look at it. Eyes big on the prize, the signs told you don't fuck with it. Learn how to read the signs of life and experience. I know many regret, cause it revoked their membership. Everything that glitter and gold or meant for you to chase is pretty at first sight, but deadly when you get a taste. Can't take it back when move past already done. Caught up in the moment, excited, thinking that you have won. Taking love for granted, really playing with your own fate. Witness the unexplained, thinking everything gon' go your way. Can't change laws that's fixed, it's meant for you to pay. Acting like you're not gonna do what you are, I see your face. Gaslight yourself, your actions told me you're not gonna trust. Clearly you one of them, trying to pass off as one of us.
destined for greatness. Nothing or no one can stop you. Karma's a bitch, have a seat, let them watch you. Mad at they self that they hate couldn't block you. Confused but knowing that God did the impossible. Forgiveness is key. Energy vampires looking to eat. Fostering negative thoughts and beliefs to keep you in a state of suffering to repeat. Affirmations, affirm what you speak. And always remember you become what you think. One false thought can change what you see. But it's for you, protect your energy. You already made it, your freedom, they wanted to take it. Lie on your name just to keep you in cases. Destiny swap didn't work, they was praying for something they couldn't have, but now they just paying. Going through worse than the things that they done, and you wish they could take back the things that they did. Now it's they turn to pay. Uncomfortable, live with a lie, now exposed, I don't fuck with you. When you went on the back, stay in front of you. The past got a way of returning to see if you grew or you learned from mistakes. That was blessings in essence. Words are exchanged, that was real hidden message. It gave you a reason unknown to an act. Part of my back, I see clear, I don't need you. I read you, your body, your actions are see-through. Beat all the odds, tap the cards, I ain't cut when they dealt. I have favor, it's different from luck. Chances like hope and doubt of success. You must know what you want or your whims is expressed.